All right, guys, we're gonna go over how you can never miss the gym again. How you can wake up every single day that you promise yourself that you're gonna hit the gym and you're actually gonna show up. And you're no longer gonna have those feelings of regret of, oh, I missed the gym when I promised myself I'd go, feeling discouraged. All of those feelings that you have when you do miss the gym or looking back and realizing, maybe I wasn't as consistent as I had hoped to be. This is gonna solve that problem for you. This is gonna help you become so consistent in the gym that you're actually able to start losing weight, that you're actually able to start seeing the results that you want to see so that you can eventually achieve your dream body, look in the mirror, and love what you see and feel sexy in your skin. So, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Diana. I am a fitness coach. I've been working out for the last decade, the last 10 years, and I made so many mistakes along the way. I didn't see results for the first 5 years of my fitness journey. I fucked up, I fell off, I did things wrong. I didn't show up when I said I would show up. I ate off plan regularly, and I finally was able to figure it out. So I'm here to share those mistakes with you and help you not make those same mistakes so that you can actually start feeling better, more confident in your skin. And yeah, let's get into it. So we're gonna go over the proven method of how you can never miss the gym again. So, like I said before, when I first started all of this, I had no idea what real consistency actually looked like. I would go to the gym when it was convenient for me. You know, I had a little bit extra time, or my friend would call me, hey, I'm heading to the gym, do you want to come? That was a big motivator for me, was having him call me. However, he wasn't always around. There was a long period of time where I had to figure it out myself, and I didn't always have that accountability. So a lot of the times where I'd promised myself I'd go to the gym the next day, I would end up waking up, and a big part of it was two things. One, where I would be too tired in the morning and I would tell myself, you know what, I could just go to the gym later. Like, let me eat breakfast, let me chill for a little bit, let me go to the gym later, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I would keep pushing it back until eventually it'd be the end of the day and I still hadn't gone to the gym. And it was like, where did the day go? Another thing for me was I would be too hungover. I went through a phase in my life where for about a year and a half-ish, I drank pretty regularly, almost every day. Just the people I was hanging out with, the circumstances we were in, it was really easy to drink all the time. I no longer do that, but that was preventing me from going to the gym as well, because I would wake up hungover, even though the night before it was like, all right, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna get after it, I'm gonna go get my workout in. I would wake up in the morning and I wouldn't go, and I'd be so confused, because when I was younger, you know, when I was 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, I could run off zero sleep. I could get 3 hours of sleep after partying all night and still make it to work on time, still get everything done that I needed to get done. I was unstoppable. But as I've gotten older, that's not how things are anymore. So a big part of me not showing up to the gym when I said I would show up to the gym was being hungover. I didn't want to go to the gym hungover. And the times I did force myself to go to the gym hungover, it just made my hangover worse. You know, when you're dehydrated, feeling like shit, and you go lift heavy weights and sweat and push your body, alcohol is a destroyer of gains. We'll get into that in another video, but I'm not saying that you can never drink. If you're the type of person that wants to enjoy a cocktail every couple weeks, or celebrate on birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and you just want to experience things, that's okay. But what I'm getting at is the daily drinker, the person that every day they're gonna get home and have a couple shots or a couple beers, and they think that that's not affecting them. That's the type of person that I'm talking about, because I was that person. Actually, I drank much more than a couple a day. But that's another story for another day. So the first thing that I tried doing after I realized that no matter what I do, when I promise myself I'm gonna go and I don't go, is I had to make some changes. I had to figure out how I was gonna overcome this whole lying to myself thing. Like I'm not accountable at all to myself, and that was a shitty feeling. You know, when you make it through the entire day and it's the end of the day and you look back and you're like, damn, I could have been done with that by now. And also, I fucking did it again. I did it again. I promised I would show up and I didn't show up. I did it again. So that's why I'm here to give you these few things that will help you overcome that inconsistency in your weight loss journey. So the first thing, we're gonna do blue. The first thing is okay, I have a story about this. All right, eat the chicken. Number one, eat the chicken. Sounds kind of fucking weird, but hear me out. When I was younger, I'd be at my dad's house, and my dad and stepmom were very like, eat everything on your plate. You can't get up from the table until you're finished with your food, which I get it. Like, we didn't come from a whole lot of money. You know, they were very frugal, so it was like, if you have food, you're gonna finish your food. So I remember the way that my stepmom would serve our plates, it would be a piece of chicken, a little bit of vegetables, and then those little Knorr noodle packs. Do you guys remember those? They have a bunch of different flavors. They even have like rice ones. But I remember she would make the Knorr noodle packs. There's like Alfredo, probably some cheddar ones also. But they're so fucking good. I remember as a kid, I loved the noodles, okay? I really struggled with finishing the food on my plate. And there was one day where I was like, okay, it's really hard for me to eat this chicken, but maybe if I eat it first, then it'll be easier for me to eat the noodles, since I like them so much, at the end of my meal. It's hard to eat the chicken when I don't really like the chicken. So I had to eat the chicken first. And that started working for me. I started being able to actually finish the food on my plate. So that's why I say eat the chicken, because in that instance, I had to eat the chicken first. What I mean by that is, some of you may have heard the saying, eat the frog, same thing. Where you do the thing first, the biggest, hardest, most inconvenient thing, the thing you don't want to do, you do that first as soon as you wake up, as soon as you get out of bed, and you just knock it out. The thing that happened when I started doing that was, on my fitness journey, was I noticed that by the time I even became coherent in the morning, you know, it's 9:30 in the morning and I'm getting home from my workout, which is crazy to think because it's 9:30 is the beginning of the day. I would roll out of bed, let my dog out, get my workout drink, and go straight to the gym. And I would bust my workout out. 30 minutes in is finally when I'm starting to wake up, and I'm like, oh, I'm almost done with my workout. Not only do I leave the gym feeling amazing, but I got the big thing done first, the thing that I'm trying to implement in my life first. And that was like a really big, that was like probably the biggest thing that really helped me with building consistency, was eating the chicken first. So another thing is, a lot of people might think like, oh, I don't want it to feel like I have to like eat the frog first or eat the chicken first. I don't want it to feel that way. And it's not going to forever. You're going to be down the road and you're going to have your fitness and nutrition so dialed in, it's just second nature. You no longer have to think about it. You no longer have to eat the chicken first. You no longer have to make it a bigger deal than it actually is. And you'll be able to start implementing other things that you want to do. If you want to start journaling, if you want to start reading, you could wake up and eat the chicken first on those too. So that will be one of the biggest things that you can start doing for yourself, is just wake up and just do it right away. Just do it right away, okay? The second thing is, make it exciting. Guys, this is a problem, okay? Is that you're not making it exciting. This is what I mean. The night before, get your favorite outfit, your favorite gym outfit ready. I know a lot of you guys, when you get new gym clothes, or even when you get a new fit in general, you want to wear them. You're feeling yourself. You put them on, you're like, damn, I feel like a fucking boss right now. I feel good. I got these new clothes. They look real crispy. They're not washed out yet at all. They don't have any rips or little micro tears at all. I'm feeling good in my shoes that I got. Like, this whole fit is just bossing. And if you have to go out and buy a gym fit, do it. I am all for that. I am the same way. I don't want to wear raggedy clothes to the gym. I don't want to show up and be like, oh, I feel icky when I see myself in the mirrors. I'm like, yeah, nah, just feeling kind of blah about my entire existence at the gym. Make it exciting. Set out your favorite gym clothes. Wear stuff that you actually like and feel good in. Listen to your favorite music. And if that means putting on your favorite EDM, your favorite dubstep song or your gangster rap, and you gotta put that on the way to the gym, or once you get out of bed and you put it on your phone and listen to some music or whatever, then do that. Another thing that helped me in the beginning was listening to motivation. This is mostly for right before I went to the gym. I remember there was a period of time where I would listen to motivation. It would be The Rock. I'm pretty sure, like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I would listen to like these little clips that he would have on YouTube. And I remember listening to those and being like, all right, let's fucking go. Like you listen to any motivational speaker, David Goggins, literally anybody that has a fire and a passion, and they can transfer that energy to you. I'm a firm believer in energy transfers. I truly believe that people can transfer energy to each other. Same thing if you have like that friend that's always negative, they always got to complain about some shit or say some shit. And when you're around them, you're like, oh, I don't really like being around them. Like they kind of drain my energy. They kind of make me feel some type of way. There's those types of people. And then there are people who are super passionate and they're go-getters and they're going to hype you up and they're going to make you feel good and they're going to be like, yeah, let's fucking go. And after you connect with them, you just feel like rejuvenated, like this sense of like, yes, let's go. You get excited, you get motivated. If you need to do that for yourself, do that for yourself. If you have a friend that can make it exciting, if you have someone that can hold you accountable, a roommate, literally anybody that can just be super hype, talk to them, listen to them, okay? Last thing. Don't make it a chore. Okay, this is one of those things where you could really mind fuck yourself with this, because you've probably done it. I used to do it. Is waking up and be like, oh, I have to go to the gym. Fuck. Damn. There's this story. I forget what video it was. There's a video that my mentor ended up sending over to me, my business coach. And it was something along the lines of, it's along the lines of making content, because that's what I'm doing, is making content and being consistent in making content. It was like, okay, do you think that when you show up and you say, fuck, I have to make content today, fuck, and you go and you make a video like that, and you're showing up in your videos like that with that type of energy, do you think that that's going to bring a positive experience to that, or are you going to always just associate making content with something negative? You're probably always going to associate making content with something negative. Same with going to the gym. So if you're waking up, you're like, fuck, I have to go to the gym. Like, damn, this sucks. Oh man, like I do not want to go to the gym right now. When you're showing up with that energy, do you think that you're going to subconsciously teach yourself that going to the gym is something positive and something fun? I'm not saying you have to be hunky-dory like, yeah, let's go to the fucking gym, like fucking a psychopath. But what I'm saying is, if you're waking up and you're like, you know what? I get to go to the gym today. I'm going to knock it out. I'm just going to get it over with. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to get the most out of it that I can get. Even if you're not necessarily feeling it. Even if you're not like super gung-ho, you can still make it something that's not super negative. It can be something that's even just neutral, and try to see the positives in it. So those are the 3 ways that you guys can actually build real consistency on with going to the gym, so that you could actually lose weight and start seeing the results that you want to see. So if you guys need any help at all or have any questions, feel free to DM me at dianarauer.fit on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description just so you can see it. and you can find me. But feel free to shoot me a message if you have any questions or need a personalized plan. Let me know. But I hope this video helps you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.